behind the gate.
Hey everyone! Today is the big day, Disney 100! Today we are special guests of Disneyland Paris, and our day started very early in the morning. We were allowed to enter the parking lot of Disneyland Paris at 6:30 in the morning. We had to pick up our wristbands and tickets before 7 a.m. because at 7:15 we were allowed into the park and a special photo was taken of us and also other creators on Town Square. It was freezing because in retrospect it felt as if it was 3 degrees Celsius, which is about 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, that's chilly. So we just had a picture taken here at the at Main Street. It's very early in the morning. We had to arrive here at 6:30. They're just taking off all the tape. We had to position as a group to form the 100th, a 100, 100. So now we have to leave the park again, and then we can re-enter. And yeah, let's see how that goes. We had the group photo taken.
Well, that's already an hour ago.
And we are now freezing in front of the exit, which will become our entry.
Yeah.
But it's very, very cold, and we have to wait here for another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Once we get in, we have to wait there on the reserved spot for us, so we can watch the show, which is another hour. And
the opening ceremony.
Opening ceremony, yeah. So it will be a lot of waiting in the cold. So I'm very excited about all this. A little bit nervous as well. And can't wait for the day to start.
Yeah. And in the meantime, it's a little bit of a reunion.
Yeah, it's true. It's also very fun to talk with everybody. So daar, die mogen al naar binnen. The regular crowd is already going inside, and we're still here behind the gate.
I think they're special guests. It's only a small group.
Okay. Maybe it's the character breakfast. Yeah. Okay, this is the vibe for today. Everybody's hurrying.
Standing still, getting cold, and then running. Right way around. Yes, I'm in. Now. Oh, I have to run. Okay.
While I was still trying to get through the entrance gate, Sven hurried to the reserved spot. And the show turned out to be worth the wait.
Merci d'accueillir Mickey, Minnie et leurs amis et que les festivités du 100e anniversaire de the Walt Disney Company commencent.
We're so happy to be celebrating this very special day with each and every one of you. The 100 years of Disney. From the realization of iconic animated films to the creation of our beloved parks. Today, 100 years later, we are proud to continue to honor the legacy of storytelling that makes Disney a very special company.
So here I am walking by myself, just outside of Disneyland Park. As you can see, I'm so cold. My nose is probably completely red. I am walking here by myself because I am going to the car to get my coat. I wanted to look cute today. I am wearing this outfit. However, it is really, really, really cold. We have been waiting, standing here in the cold from 6:15 this morning. Sven is completely cold. He is now waiting inside the park somewhere where it's warm, in a shop or in a restaurant. It is unbelievable. 4 days ago we were here for Bread Island. It was so warm, it was 28 degrees. We were walking here with shorts and a t-shirt on. Now I'm going to the car to get my coat because I just can't bear the cold anymore. Now the thing is that the whole day is basically waiting, standing still, and more waiting. And now we have to wait for the next show. And this show will be a pre-show, what we understood. We don't know what to expect. Now what has been fun so far was of course the Cavalcade. That one was awesome. And also we met a lot of you guys, which was amazing. Thank you so much for saying hello. And it actually made our day. Because it is really, really cold. But come on, it's amazing to be here on this very, very special day. And once I get my coat, I will probably feel much better. So let's hope so. See you real soon. And just like that, I am back with my coat on. And I must say, it is much better. Castle stage, and at certain times a day there are selfie spots. So today, so at this moment, as you can see, it's Daisy and Donald Duck, and what you can do is just take a selfie with them, with the logo, the 100-year logo, or with Daisy and Donald. Over there in Walt Disney Studios Park, there's a similar thing going on, and they called that the meeting point. And we are very curious about those meeting points, so let's head over to Walt Disney Studios Park and let's see what the meeting point looks like over there. Okay, so we arrived at Walt Disney Studios Park, and we're going to head into the park and see if we can find those selfie spots. So let's take a look. And so we are here in Studio 1, and Sven noticed that there is a silver-colored carpet lying here in Studio 1. And there's also the 100 logo on the ground. So they literally spread out the
red carpet, but then it's silver.
It's amazing.
It's all been cut off. Look at this.
Oh wow, there's so much construction right now.
Yeah, we can't walk straight into Crush's coaster. You can see it just over there. And but yeah, we were here for.
We wanted to see the meet and greet, the meeting points here, but we just met a fellow Instagrammer, and he told us that it is nuts over here. Studio D, he said Studio D, so that's over there. There's this huge queue. Oh yeah, I can see the people waiting there already. There's this huge queue for the meet and greet, the meeting points with the characters.
Yeah, so at least a big 5.
Yeah.
So Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, and he said Goofy has been cancelled because people only wanted to go on the picture with.
No, Pluto was cancelled.
Oh, Pluto was cancelled.
People only want to have pictures of Mickey and Minnie.
Oh,
and
boy.
People are in line from 10 a.m. this morning, and it is 3:30 right now. And guys, this is the queue. It's impossible to get a picture anymore.
Oh,
because
man.
there's just too many people waiting.
Too many people waiting, and he said that even at one point the line stretched all the way to parachute drop in Pixar.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Parachute drop?
Yeah. So
how is that possible?
It went all the way across the courtyard.
That is nuts. That's insane. And that also, I mean, to be really honest, most of the time it's like this on days as today. You think you're going to do very special things, meet special characters, but in reality, you are waiting a lot and many opportunities just won't happen because we're
It's too busy. Yeah, too busy, too late. We've seen it with fan days.
25th,
the 25th,
30th,
the 30th,
12th of April.
Yeah,
That was the 30th.
and all these special days, it's mayhem with character meet and greets.
Well,
yeah.
Well, it sure proves that Mickey and Minnie are still very, very popular, and that's also a good sign.
Yeah.
So we are a little bit further in the day, and sun came out, as you can see. It is really sunny and suddenly, but it isn't particularly warmer. So I'm still very happy that I got my coat from the car. So now let's talk a little bit about the 100th anniversary. Until now, it's not really a lot that there's going on. I'm very happy that they did the special show this morning. I'm happy that Natasha said something, because furthermore, it's not that much actually. Besides from the selfie spots that are completely crowded as well. That's about it. And I was also hoping for some special merchandise. I was hoping that maybe they would have something, that they would be selling something today, for example, a t-shirt or a spirit jersey, especially for today. But there wasn't any. There were only the 100 years stuff that they were already selling for a few months now. So also not much when it comes to merchandise. At the 25th anniversary, when you came into the park, you were given buttons. And for some reason, everybody remembered that moment. Everybody that we talked to, and we talked about, what did you miss today? They were saying, we didn't get any buttons when we came into the park. A way to celebrate, you could pin it on your shirt. And also buttons are very, very Disneyland. I mean, you can get them when it's your birthday or when you have something else to celebrate. So it would have been logical if you would have been given the buttons for the 100-year anniversary. But unfortunately, no, we weren't. We will leave tomorrow. We won't go into Disneyland because we don't have a reservation, to be really honest. And also Sven wasn't feeling too well. You could hear him, his voice. He had a bit of a cold. So we are going home tomorrow so he can sleep and he can be better. So all in all, let's wait for the special show tonight and let's see if they can exceed our expectations. We'll see about that. Now we are walking in Disney Village. The show hasn't started yet. It is around 6:30. Yeah. So we
6:45. I see now on the clock.
It's already 6:45. We decided to go and have something to eat in Disney Village, and we're not sure where we're going to end up. We think it might be.
We hope
the Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Not because I love steaks, but because it is a classic, and now that they are refurbishing Disney Village, they're also going to probably say goodbye to the Texas, their
Chicago-style restaurant.
Yes, they're going to say goodbye to that, and we want to have dinner there before it's gone.
We already missed out on the Buffalo Bill show, so we're not going to take any chances.
Yes, but we didn't make any reservations, so this might not work. So we're going to try and see if they have a place for us. If not, we will try to go in November, probably when we are back here again. If that plan fails, we're going to try to eat at the Earl of Sandwich.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Either way, when we're warm and we have food, we are happy.
6:45 and then making plans for dinner, that's not our regular advice.
No, absolutely not. So we arrived. Now let's see if they have a place for us. I am not sure about this. So it worked out. They have a place for us here.
It's a walk home. This looks nice.
Smells good as well.
Yeah. Not very steak-like or meaty.
No, not very meaty, no. Merci. Thank you. There is a commercial on Disney Village Radio, which is my absolute favorite, and it's from the Steakhouse, and it's à la mode de Chicago is what they say, but they mean à la mode de Chicago, because this
Chicago style.
Yes, this whole restaurant is in Chicago style.
The finest beef à la mode de Chicago. A A unique moment to share with family and friends. Disney Village welcomes you to the Steakhouse restaurant.
I love it because of the commercial. And now,
And
finally,
how would you pronounce it when we're at home?
the Steakhouse restaurant à la mode de Chicago. Okay, so here we are, and the menu is quite large. There's a lot of choice. Not so much vegetarian, which is probably illogical because this is a steakhouse. But there's a plant burger and there's a vegetarian penne.
And there's also fish.
And there's, yeah, but that's not vegetarian.
Yeah,
So
okay.
furthermore, there is fish, there is chicken, there is Angus beef, there is lots and lots of meat. You could also order a la carte, but you can also choose a menu. And we think we're going to go for the Chicago menu, which means that you have a starter, a main course, and a dessert.
And how much is it?
45 euros.
And a course?
35.
Okay.
So it's 10 euros more if you want a dessert. So here's a look at the menu.
Most will opt for the menus because they are most interesting from a price point of view. The a la carte dishes are on the pricey side. For example, a tuna steak for 32 euros or a ribeye steak for 41 euros.
As a starter, we both ordered the tomato soup. So here it is. There is also, we have a Mickey with it. But the soup smells delicious. Really nice, creamy tomato soup. The best thing you can order, I think, when it's so cold outside. Let's try the soup first. Delicious. Creamy, not a lot of tomato flavor to it, more cream, but it tastes really good, very nice. Now let's try the Mickey. Let's cut off one of his ears. It tastes like a savory cake. No.
It's cornbread.
Cornbread, yeah, that's it. It's cornbread, yeah. So nice starter, and well, let's finish this giant bowl of soup.
So when at a steakhouse restaurant, you get the steak. So
But was it a mistake?
was it a mistake? That's what we're
We
going
will
to
find out.
Well, looks good. French fries, a bit of brown sauce, mayonnaise, ketchup, corn on the cob, and we'll start with the main course.
And you asked for medium, eh? Medium.
This is how I remember steak. Yeah. No worries. Job's a good one.
That's a good. We are in a steakhouse, so then you order penne regatta with salmon. There's Parmesan cheese on top, and well, to me it looks delicious. The dish where they served it in, it looks a bit
Plastic,
preheated microwave kind of dish.
But actually it's
Homemade?
no, the dish. It's not made out of plastic.
No, it's not. It is from
earthenware.
yes.
But it
But
has
still,
to look. It has to look
The
like.
presentation could be a little bit better. That's all I
Yeah.
can say. Anyway, let's give it a try. Let's dig in.
Big pieces of salmon.
Yeah, that looks very good. Some Parmesan. Ah, there it goes. The sauce itself isn't very salty, which is good. Otherwise, this would be one big bite of salt. It's very good, but
It's well balanced.
yes, it is.
Okay. A big chunk of chocolate cake. Whoa. And vanilla cream sauce. So yeah, let's dig in. Ooh, nice. Feels good. Basic good chocolate cake. Then it's a bit dry and it needs the vanilla sauce. And third, it reminds me a lot of the same basic cake that they use for the birthday cakes.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
So I already anticipated that after a big plate of pasta, I wouldn't be able to finish that much chocolate cake, so I chose the vanilla, pudding, or I don't know, something vanilla. Okay, let's see.
It almost looks like crème brûlée.
Yes, it tastes exactly like crème brûlée.
Okay, but instead of the crust the caramel crust all over, it's just a caramel cookie.
Yeah, it's like a cookie. Let's see. Yeah, that's exactly it. I think this is a good choice because I wouldn't be able to finish that. What was our overall thought?
À la mode de Chicago.
Your voice is just amazing. The food was good, but it wasn't exceptional. It was also very heavy on the stomach. I couldn't finish everything. That's rare. The food wasn't very interesting. Like some restaurants, you get a dish and you're like, every bite is a new experience or something.
Yeah, you have enough different ingredients that are still combined but separate enough that you can put a little bit more of this and a little bit of that.
And I think your steak was also...
Yeah, I only ate the steak. I had some fries. Okay, basic fries. But I must say I've had fries for
we had
a lot of
fries the past few days. And last week when we were here in Disneyland Paris, we also ate a lot of fries and hamburgers. So yeah, we got a little bit bored from the fries, I'd say.
So maybe not the best choice to try out this new restaurant. Well, okay.
Let's head over to the fireworks and let's see what the show is all about.
Later.
Okay, this is going to be very exciting and interesting. We started talking to some followers, fellow YouTubers.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it was 9:30. And the show starts at 9:30.
Yeah, well, we got 3 minutes to spare. So the plan is now just to go to the Disney park.
Yeah, see if we can get in.
Yeah.
And if we can get in, maybe we can get a glimpse of the final show.
We were lucky because the show at Disney Studios started at 9:30, but at the Disneyland Park it started at 10 p.m. Hooray!
For 100 years now, our passion has been creating and telling stories with diverse and varied inspirations.
And Mickey and Minnie and Donald, and Daisy are saying goodbye to us. From a magical day.
Yeah.
And a very special day as well.
Yeah.
And but we will tell you guys our final thoughts when we are outside of the park, right?
Yeah.
We have to go this way.
Redirection, okay.
In those 3 gates. We are both tired and cold, so that doesn't really help.
No.
But we want to tell you guys that all in all, we had a great day today here. It started awesome with the Cavalcade.
Yeah, and even before that.
Even before that, when we had a group photo taken.
Yeah.
That was a very nice moment. And then it was a little bit slow. There wasn't much going on.
No, was the pre-parade was a bit, okay.
That was a bit disappointing. I couldn't see Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
So we also had the meeting points, but those were not.
They were overrun by people. Somehow they are so popular that people have to wait for more than 3 hours to get a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your voice is not getting any better.
No, I'm tired. I'm leaving it to Elise.
Oh, that's nice. I can talk. I will do all the talking. The entire day I've been comparing today with the 25th anniversary. But we were talking about that and then we figured that, wait a minute, that day was sponsored by a very rich sheikh or somebody very rich somewhere in
Saudi
Arabia, somewhere over there.
Yeah.
It was sponsored by that person because he wanted the 25th anniversary to be awesome.
Yeah.
And that's why we had all these special things, and we had the buttons and
the flags, the waving flags,
the waving flag,
and the confetti, and a brilliant show.
Yeah.
And
I think that's what was missing today, budget.
Yeah.
They probably have a lot of budget, but they want to spend it on other things and not on just one day here. And next thing that was on the list was the fireworks show. And that's what we just seen. There was a lot of firework.
Yeah.
And it even was firework that came out of the castle.
Yeah, not from behind.
Not from behind, but from the castle itself. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And it had a nice story about, opening a book, being infused with all the characters and the Disney
all the
branding.
symbols of all the... Yeah.
So that was nice. And it ended with Mickey, and I loved that.
When it's Mickey, it's okay.
It's okay. All in all, I think I expected more, but I had a very fun day. So from here, from Disneyland Paris, we say good night, and maybe next time we'll see you in Main Street. Bye! We are here in Disney Village, just outside Disney Village, looking at a drone show that they are presenting at Walt Disney Studios Park. I think it's for the cast members, it's not for us regular guests. But are you a cast member? If not, then just like us, it's time to go home. Why are you still here? I mean, this was a long day and the day is over. Everybody's leaving. Why don't you just go? Go!